Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the commencement exercises for the Mcneese Burton College of Education. I'm Dr. Mitchell Adrian, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs and Enrollment Management. Please stand while the Mcneese State University Brass Ensemble, led by Dr. Jace Coiners, Director of Bands, performs our national anthem. Thank you, and please be seated. Today is a date that our graduates have been looking forward to for many months. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Mcneese, I extend congratulations to the candidates and to their families. The challenges that the fall 2020 class has faced are unprecedented. Each of you has shown resilience and remarkable determination as we face the challenges of dealing with a global pandemic and direct strikes by two powerful hurricanes. I also want to commend and thank our graduates' families for the support they have given you this semester and throughout their collegiate career. Families, I think you deserve a round of applause as well. Today, we are joined by graduates who completed their degree requirements in the spring semester or summer term. We welcome you and your families. The names of all the 2020 graduates are included in the commencement program. On the front cover of the program, you will see that the clock in the quad is set at 7:39 p.m. or 1939 on a 24-hour clock. This is the year the university was founded, and this is the 155th Mcneese commencement. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Darrell Burkell, President of Mcneese State University, who will deliver the President's welcome and introduce our very special guest speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Adrian. Good morning and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Burton College of Education. Dr. Adrian said we have a number of graduates participating in commencement that completed their degree requirements in May and August. Due to COVID restrictions, we were not permitted to hold our normal graduation exercises. These Mcneese alumni have received their diplomas, and we're delighted to have them with us today wearing their regalia and participating in commencement. Welcome back. This fall, we're holding six commencement ceremonies, one for each college, with 6 special guest speakers. The names of all of the 2020 graduates are included in the program. The fall class of 2020 includes 525 candidates from 32 parishes, 14 states, and 21 countries. 529 degrees will be awarded, including 24 associate degrees, 411 bachelor degrees, and 94 master's degrees. Many of these graduates are the first generation in their family to earn a college degree. To the families of our graduates, I want to thank you for the love, support, and encouragement that you have given them, especially this semester. I also want to thank our faculty for the knowledge they taught you and their mentorship, and our staff for their commitment to excellence with a personal touch in all we do. Never before has the university faced a deadly global pandemic coupled with direct strikes by 2 hurricanes just 6 weeks apart. And you stayed with it and you persevered through this semester. Our mission at Mcneese is to change lives. To the fall class of 2020, your lives are forever changed because you have earned your college degree and you're stronger, more confident, and resilient for your dedication. Education provides the competitive skills that sustain hope and makes dreams possible. In just a few minutes, you will transition from being a Mcneese student to a Mcneese alumnus. The skills, passion, drive, and determination that you leave with today will make a difference in our state, country, and world. I hope that our motto of excellence with a personal touch will guide you throughout your career. And I urge you to continue to be lifelong learners and to commit to a life of leadership and to service. When you entered Mcneese, you had aspirations, and you imagined what your life might be like one day. Well, today marks a milestone for you and a day of celebration for you and your family. There will be other milestones in your life. Remember, the primary ingredient for progress is optimism. The unwavering belief that something can be better drives us on. I encourage you to leave here today full of optimism and hope, and I wish you great success as you go forward to make a life, make a living, and make a difference in our world. Our Mcneese mission lives in each one of you. In your own way, in your profession or your family, you will change lives. Congratulations to each of you for everything you have achieved. And at this time, I have the honor and pleasure of introducing our guest speaker. Dr. Kim Hunter-Reid is Louisiana's Commissioner of Higher Education. She is the only female in the country currently serving as a state higher education administrator who has led higher education in more than one state. Dr. Reid was recently recognized nationally with the 2020 Exceptional Leader Award by the State Higher Education Executive Officer Association. Working with the Louisiana Board of Regents, Dr. Reid is leading the state's efforts to increase educational attainment by developing its talent base to result in a more prosperous Louisiana. She is nationally recognized student advocate with extensive higher education and government experience. In addition to leading the Colorado Department of Higher Education, she served in President Barack Obama's administration as Deputy Undersecretary at the U.S. Department of Education and led the White House Initiative on Historically Black Colleges and Universities. Collectively, Dr. Reid has served in various senior leadership roles with 4 governors. A Lake Charles native and the daughter of 2 career educators, Dr. Reid chaired Louisiana's higher education transition team in 2015 and served as the state's policy director. She also served as Chief of Staff and Deputy Commissioner for Public Affairs for the Louisiana Board of Regents and the Executive Vice President of the University of Louisiana System. Dr. Reid earned a doctorate in public policy from Southern University, her master's degree in public administration, and bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism from LSU. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Louisiana Commissioner of Higher Education and a Lake Charles native, Dr. Kim Hunter-Reid.
Good morning. Thank you, President Burkell, for that kind introduction. I'm certainly happy to join you today as we celebrate the Mcneese College of Education Class of 2020. Mr. President, campus leaders, graduates, alumni, faculty and staff, family and friends, it's good to be here. It's great to be home. As Commissioner of Higher Education, Commencement is one of my favorite activities. First, because it gives me an opportunity to cheer on these graduates. Second, because it gives me an opportunity to thank family members for entrusting your sons and daughters to this fantastic institution. And then finally, it gives me an opportunity to recognize the faculty and campus community for a job well done. It's special for me to come to this Coliseum, this venue, which stands as a backdrop of growing up at a time in Lake Charles as a young child with big dreams. This nurturing community of my childhood has given so much and has endured so much, too much. From a pandemic to hurricanes, you remind us what it means to be your brother's keeper, to appreciate the kindness of strangers, and to know the opportunity to pay it forward. While this may not be graduates, the commencement, or the semester you imagine, this is one for the history books. Today, graduates, is an affirmation that literally nothing could stop your dreams. not even a challenge of global proportion, plus a hurricane or two. For the class of 2020, there is no quit in you. You masked up, you marched on, you made it happen, online, in person, while evacuation, through power outages, you graduates powered on. You define what it means to be cowboy strong, and I want you to know that we are so very proud of you. Let me also thank your president and this campus community for all of their work to keep Mcneese moving forward, putting forth the commitment and the focus on their students, even as they were focused on their own personal recoveries. So Dr. Burkell, thank you. Thank you for your leadership and for a job well done. In the face of these challenges and all of this uncertainty, I want you to know this. I am certain that higher education is a strategic asset and that you are critical for Louisiana's recovery. With your diploma in hand, graduates, there's nothing you can't do. My family's with me today. My daughter is with me today, a college student who I look forward to seeing sit where you are as a proud graduate. I borrowed a book from her bookshelf as part of my speech for you today. Many of you know this well. It's Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You'll Go. Kid, you'll move mountains. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. You're on your way, graduates, and we couldn't be happier. On your way to educate and nurture and cheer on the students who will be looking to you to guide their academic journey. And it's good to be in a room filled with educators because you know that education changes lives. Through your hard work, as your president mentioned, you'll shape tomorrow's leaders. You'll serve as champions at a time when our students need more champions than ever before. You know, I grew up in a family of educators, and I talk about hitting the parent lottery. My dad is here as well, an educator here in Calcasieu Parish. He hires teachers for the Calcasieu Parish School Board, and principals, and coaches, and cafeteria workers, all of that community of educators that are so important for moving students forward. This afternoon, I will visit the local Head Start Center that bears the name of my mother, a former Head Start director and advocate nationally and internationally for early childhood. She too believed that every child had potential. And certainly the torchbearer for education in my family was my grandmother. Born in 1918, she knew the power of what teachers could do. She understood what you understand, that as a young person, it means so much when someone sees you, when someone believes in you, when someone works for your success each and every day. That helps to move mountains, and we know your mountains are waiting. Improving the world through education comes when you move mountains of doubt, mountains of unequal access, mountains of barriers that block progress and crush dreams. We know, graduates, you'll move those mountains. Perhaps you'll move mountains like the teacher candidates who were in the field with mentor teachers when Hurricane Laura hit, who were prepared as school started, and then Hurricane Delta hit. And after undergoing 2 hurricanes, those teacher candidates kept moving forward and finally were able to meet with their students virtually and face-to-face. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can stress any way you choose. When you began your journey at Mcneese, as your president mentioned, you had many options before you, but you chose education. As educators, you'll develop our future nurses and doctors and scientists and engineers, our future teachers, our future leaders. Yours is the noble profession that makes all others possible. Only a teacher can say that, because only a teacher can do that. We look to you to bring new ideas and solutions, to co-create in new ways. We look to you to be a voice for the voiceless and an advocate for those who need champions today. And graduates, you are ready. just like you did after COVID caused many student teachers and interns to miss the opportunity to work in classrooms. You improvised, you found a way forward. You created the website, The Education Roundup, to create lessons for students to assist them. Not only was the site shared with the public, but several candidates did such an outstanding job that teachers and principals hired them and interviewed them beforehand, even before graduation. With your brains in your head, you could steer any way you choose. We are so happy you have chose to be educators. Louisiana needs you. We need your talent. We need your commitment to our students. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. I am certain getting to this moment in time was not easy. It took hard work, long hours, and perseverance to get to this moment. Some of you had to balance family and school. Maybe you had to balance your own child's education with yours. Maybe you had to push back that self-doubt that said you couldn't do it. There are graduates here today I know who are the first in their family to graduate. Others who are graduates in a long line of educators or other college graduates. Whatever it took, you did it. And I know, graduates, that you do not walk this journey alone. I am certain in this audience, there are family members who, like mine, sacrificed to support your dreams. Graduates, let's give your family members a round of applause. I encourage you to be an advocate for higher education and for your institution. Support Mcneese so that the doors of this great institution are open for others. Pay it forward. You may know that in life, you may get mixed up, you may stumble, but I hope that you realize that you will not be judged by how you fall, but how you get up, lean forward, wiser and stronger than ever before. I have learned that, graduates, and I know you will too. Your degree represents more than credits earned and pages read. It is a statement of self-investment and self-determination. The fact that you are here today tells me that you dream big and you kept moving forward. But I will remind you, as you already know, that education is a lifelong journey. The highest vision of you is a work in progress. The pace of change in this knowledge economy has put a premium on education that is higher than ever before. So keep learning, keep growing, and will you succeed? 98 3/4, guaranteed. Find your path, graduates, and pursue it with fierce determination. Push for excellence and don't be deterred when obstacles come your way. The obstacles will come. Your education has prepared you for this moment. So whether you're a teacher, counselor, a principal, whether you walk the halls of a pre-K school or a higher education institution, lead and teach with compassion and caring. Inspire your students to make the world a better place and remind them that this world is better because they are in it. And remember the power of a great teacher to move mountains, instill confidence, and light a spark in a child who needs a champion more than ever before. That is who you are, and that is the profession you step into proudly today. Class of 2020, congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. We are so very proud of you. You did it. Continue to move forward and move mountains. Congratulations.
Thank you, Commissioner Hunter Reed. Thank you for being with us this morning. Your future engagement with the university is through the Alumni Association. We will now hear from Mr. Brad Guillory, President of the Mcneese State University Alumni Association. Mr. Guillory is a partner in the Guillory and Corcoran Law Firm. He earned a Bachelor of Science degree in marketing from Mcneese and his law degree from South Texas College of Law in Houston. He's licensed to practice law in Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi.
Good morning, and congratulations. You're now only minutes away from receiving your diploma. Those long hours of studying for exams, writing papers, and working on research projects are now behind you. Ahead lies a new world with exciting new beginnings and some new challenges. As you embark on this stage of your life, know that you have the support and recognition of the more than 40,000 proud, loyal, and global Mcneese alumni. I encourage you to maintain your relationship with Mcneese and with your fellow alumni. You can do this by joining the Alumni Association and participating in the many various alumni and university events, such as tailgates, crawfish boils, banners programs such as Rouge et Blanc, collegiate sporting events, theater productions, guest lecturers, Pokes in the Oaks, and much, much more. As an alumnus, you can support Mcneese by mentoring students, hiring Mcneese interns in your place of work, or helping a current student get valuable and much-needed practical work experience in their field of study. Your contribution combined with others and all of the things that you bring from Mcneese are going to be a big part in everyone's lives. By keeping the alumni office current with your email and mailing address, you'll receive invitations to campus and alumni events, receive special discounts, stay current with campus news, and have opportunities to connect with other alumni. Class of 2020, congratulations again on your graduation, surviving 2020, and making your dreams become reality. On behalf of Mcneese State University, welcome to a very proud, loyal, and global alumni family. I congratulate you and your family and friends who celebrate with you today. You finally made it. Go Cowboys.
Thank you, Mr. Guillory. At this time, we would like to recognize faculty retiring from the Burton College of Education. Dr. Deborah King, professor in the Department of Education Professions, 17 years. Dr. Faye White, professor in the Department of Education Professions, 22 years. Thank you for your service to our students and our university. Let's please give them a round of applause. Now we will introduce our degree candidates who are honor graduates. College students make a significant commitment of time and effort to complete the curriculum required to earn a degree. While all candidates here today have met requirements for their degree, many of our undergraduate students excelled in their academic work and earned academic honors. Associate Vice President for Enrollment Management, Dr. Toby Osborne, will introduce our candidates who have earned academic honors.
A baccalaureate student graduates with honors by earning an overall grade point average of at least 3.5. Honor graduates, please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all names have been read. The audience is requested to refrain from applause until all the students are standing. The following have earned the distinction of summa cum laude for an overall grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0. Chloe Ducote, 4.0. Marley Smith, 4.0. Madison Darbone, Ashley Conser, Campbell Sullivan, Kelsey Conkey, Alec McGee, Emma Godfrey, Madison Connor, Rebecca Tibbetts, Rachel Palais, Hattie LeBlue. The following have earned the distinction of magna cum laude for the overall grade point average of 3.7 to 3.899. Matthew Ezerneck, Elizabeth Bercier, Andrew Aiken, Macy Harvey, Chloe Gilbert, Amanda Leger, Juna Suppan, Sophia San Jose Moreno, Jessica Fox, Kara Knighton, Elizabeth Landry, Brianna Simone, Morgan Wilder, Carly Smith, Alexis Rodriguez, Baylor Richard. The following have earned the distinction of cum laude for an overall grade point average of 3.5 to 3.699. Megan Segura, Morgan Lambright, Ethan Rapp, Christian Leonards, Tyler Rather, Mallory Compton, Bailey Bergeron, Caroline Settle, Maggie McBride, Bailey Roy, Reagan Borders, Haley Thibodeau, Rachel Woods, Andrew Cooley, Caitlin Hebert, Harley Persing, Logan LeBlanc. Let's give these students a warm round of applause. Honor graduates, you may be seated.
Congratulations on your outstanding accomplishments. At this time, Dr. Dan Robichaux, Accreditation Specialist for the Burton College of Education, will present the degree candidates.
Dr. Adrian, the following students from the departments within the Burton College of Education have completed all requirements for graduation. The faculty of the Burton College of Education and I take great pleasure in recommending these students as candidates for the Bachelor of Science, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, and Master of Science degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining hereto.
From the Burton College of Education, Department of Education Professions, the Bachelor of Science degree, Lauren Haas Bertrand. Reagan Mackenzie Borders. Brianna Genevieve Facenda. Chloe Noelle Gilbert. Caitlin Alexis Hebert. Abigail Elizabeth Hunt. Kelsey Marie Conkey. Ashley Elizabeth Head. Madison Kate Lafard. Brianna Marie Veroni Nicholas. Melissa Clary Quinn. Caitlin Alana Robinson. Kelsey Elise Vijay. From the H.C. Drew School of Health and Human Performance, the Bachelor of Science degree, Bailey Ann Barlow. Miguel Angel Barrera Lopez. Casey James Benoit. Chastity Paige Bradford. Christian Paige Clement. Mallory Claire Compton. Ronnie Deshawn Cormier. Hunter Cole Daigle. Lakin Skylar Dubard. Chloe Elise Ducote. Malia Sheree Franklin. Macy Elise Harvey. Jessica Lynn Hurd. Reagan Michelle Hebert. Morgan D. Lambright. Brendan O'Neill Laughlin. Trevor Paul Laverne. Hattie Evelyn LeBlue. Morgan Lane Manuel. Alec Cade McGee. Alexander Bryce Ortiz. Harley Lene Persing. Cameron Tyree Peterson. Treasure Denise Piku. Ethan Alexander Rapp. Baylor Bryce Richard. Daniel Kibiwat Saina. Sofia San Jose Marino. Carly Elizabeth Smith. Heaven Carnell Terrell. Rochelle Sheree Torrance. From the William J. Doré Senior School of Graduate Studies for the degree Master of Arts in Teaching, Janine Carol Lejeune. Lauren Page Lorette. Chelsea Thibodeau Parker. Michelle Cummings Schroeder. For the Master of Education degree, Holly Elizabeth Albers. Shante Christine Brown. Alexandra Lofton Hennigan. Kelsey Victoria Talbot. Ivy Siobhan Wiltz. Morgan Marie Woods. For the Master of Science degree, Shelby Lauren Case. Morgan Cheyenne Foreman. Cody Aaron Green. Rachel Jeanette Hungerford. Nathan Lamar Johnson. Bailey Ann Marterer. Kennedy Beth McLemore. Morgan Page Middleton. Ashley Therese Pousson. Nola Ray Prickett. Angela Green Rideau. Colby Allen Semino. Emily Brooke Vincent. Gabrielle Lynn Wheely.
Congratulations, and now is the part you've really been waiting for. Candidates, please rise. With the authority vested in Mcneese State University by the Louisiana Board of Regents in the University of Louisiana system, I declare degrees conferred. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mcneese State University Fall 2020 graduating class. Give them a round of applause. I ask the audience to stand, and all McNeese alumni are asked to join as performing arts majors Rebecca Evans and Rachel Walls lead us in singing our alma mater. The words are printed on the back of the program.
We hail our alma mater with hearts full of gratitude, where knowledge dwells with friendship, and all that is right and true. Our memories here will linger with faith in all you do. Mcneese, Mcneese, may glory reign here too. All hail, Mcneese, we are proud of you.